Let's check out a brand new restaurant in Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. It only opened last week. It's called Roundup Rodeo BBQ. This restaurant is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about it. But let's start off with the decorations because they were so well done. Everything is themed to Toy Story. They have so many amazing details. You can see them everywhere you look. We had gotten really lucky and were able to get a last-minute walk-up reservation, but I highly recommend making reservations 60 days out if this is a place you want to go because it was extremely packed, extremely busy, and they were turning people away left and right. Now let's start with where you enter. You enter here where it says Howdy Partners. You enter all these different toy boxes. There are so many hidden Easter eggs and gems related to Toy Story before you even enter the actual restaurant. And even though the outside of the restaurant is really, really cool, it's nothing compared to what it's like when you enter the actual restaurant for your own dining reservation. There are all sorts of cool details when you enter the lobby, including these giant Welcome Rodeo fans banners. You can find Bullseye in the lobby. Even the benches you sit on are themed. And then when you go in to find your table area, there is so much decor and so much Toy Story theming all over the entire restaurant. We were seated at this really great table. There were 7 people on our party, so we got seated at a table that had 8 chairs, but it was right in the middle of the restaurant, and there was all sorts of really cool decorations all around. Right after we were seated, we ordered our drinks, and then we asked our waitress if we could have a couple minutes to just look around, which she was totally fine with, so we walked around, and we have a full video clip here for you guys of the entire restaurant and all of its theming. I think one of the most amazing parts about this restaurant is that unlike a normal restaurant, they didn't just theme the tables and the walls and maybe a couple little extras here and there. Every single inch of this restaurant is themed. The floor, the ceiling, the walls, the tables, the areas in between the tables. They did an amazing job with making this restaurant feel like you are living inside of a Toy Story toy. And even within this extremely detailed environment, there's also some kind of set aside specialty tables like this one where you can eat inside the mine. This is another really cool hidden gem that I found in the restaurant. If you look at the floor in the far corner, they actually have a happy birthday area painted on the floor. Like, what a cool space to be seated in if you're there to celebrate your birthday. I also just really enjoy how they married a whole bunch of artistic styles. They've got kind of comic book styles, they've got some sort of hand-drawn looking styles, and then they have some like really colorful looking artwork. I think it's really cool the way that they kind of married all of those things together. Another really awesome thing about the theming of this restaurant, aside from the visual theming, is that throughout your meal you would hear the loudspeaker come on and they would do all sorts of different announcements that were Toy Story themed, including my favorite where they would tell you Andy was coming and everybody in the restaurant had to freeze. So here's a couple examples of those things.
It's my pleasure to introduce the roughest, toughest, rider in the West, Do the Dino, and give a big roar for the one you've all been waiting for. The one, the only, Party Story Jack!
What did I choose? So is that because there's something drink?
I repeat, yard sale in the forward territory. Yard sale? Guys, hold your horses. There's a yard sale.
Guys, make sure everybody here's accounted for.
Alright, the first customer's approaching the driveway. She's placing money in a jar for something cold and yellow. It's a lemonade. We've got a lemonade here. A lemonade stand? That's not a yard sale.
And it must be fundraising for a charity again.
Oh, how sweet.
It is Angela's unboxing day today. Can I get a yee-haw?
Yeah! So, and assume your positions in 3, 2, 1.
Where is it? I know I left it around here somewhere. Mom! Have you seen my cowboy belt buckle? I can't find it. Never mind. Yeehaw! It's rodeo time.
Well done, cowboy.
Alright, it's time to talk about the most important part, the food and drinks that you get when you pay to go to Roundup Rodeo. When you are seated at your table, you are given 3 different sheets of paper as long as you have kids with you. You're given a regular menu that has your non-alcoholic drink options that are included within the price, or you can purchase alcoholic beverages or fancier kid drinks for an upcharge. You are also given fun Toy Story trivia quiz sheets, and there are coloring sheets for the kids. Now let's talk about how the food works and what you order and what you're just given as part of their standard package. To start off with, every table is served 3 types of salads. There's a kale and green apple salad, a watermelon mint salad, and a tomato and cucumber salad, and every table is also given these really delicious biscuits. Then they bring your main course. It includes for your table this massive basket of barbecue meat, and then there are 4 sides that you get. The way that the side works is there are 8 side options, and what you do is you pick the 4 that your table wants, but if you want to swap them out or try something different, or you want more of any side, you just ask your waitress and they'll bring it to you. We had a repeat of a couple of our different sides and salads that our kids really enjoyed, and our kids wanted corn, but they didn't want anything on the corn, so they were really good about substituting that out for us. Also, on every table, when you're seated, there are 3 different types of barbecue sauce. There is spicy, sweet, and classic. I liked all of them, but the sweet was definitely my favorite. All of the food was really incredible. I was especially a big fan of the fried pickles and the tri-tip that we were served. Overall, we were super impressed with both the food and the quality of the food. The only thing I would say is that we were maybe given, honestly, too much food for our party size. We had 4 adults and 3 children, and we were given double portions of meat, double portions of sides, double portions of salads. I honestly think we could have started with 1 portion and asked for more if we needed it, but it was a really good value for our money. When you're done with all these massive amounts of food, you also get to pick a dessert. We tried the chocolate silk pie, the blueberry lemon cheesecake, the forky cupcake for the kids, and the strawberry peach pie. All of them were delicious. And to answer the last and most obvious question, how much did all of this cost? I actually thought that the prices on it were really reasonable. It was $45 per adult and $25 per child. They do not offer any discounts right now because the restaurant is brand new, and if you're like us and your party is larger than 6, they do include gratuity. So our bill for 7 people total was $317. Plus we add a little bit extra gratuity because our waitress was awesome. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for weekly theme park videos.